Hey guys, it's Robyn, your Scentsy fragrance consultant. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today I have got November news. We have the November news a little bit early this month because end of month live was a day early to accommodate for Halloween. So this is a big November as far as Scentsy Novembers go. I feel like typically November is kind of like a medium launch month as far as busyness. This November is jam-packed, like jam-packed. So there's a lot to cover here. We're going to go through kind of what is launching throughout the month, what's happening throughout the month, what's coming back, what's launching, all of that good stuff. There's also something in this video that's going to be so big that we're going to make a separate video as well. I'll talk about it briefly in this video and give you the Cliff Notes version because this is kind of a Cliff Notes video. But we're going to go into much more depth on this one thing in a separate video. It's probably going to be a long one too, so it's exciting. All right, November 1st in Scentsy Land. We of course have our new whiff box. The whiff box, I'm going to give some spoilers. If you don't want to hear spoilers for the whiff box, skip ahead a minute or so. But the whiff box is going to contain, last chance to skip ahead if you want to. The whiff box for November is going to contain 2 wax bars. One of them is Christmas Cookie, which is in our catalog. It's got orange, pine tree, and gingerbread. It's a great scent in the bakery category. We also have a bar of the December scent of the month called Iced Balsam. Now, Iced Balsam, let me see here, has fir balsam, white freesia, and iced bergamot. And on the end of month live, they were saying it was very much like a really true kind of cool pine or cool balsam type scent. So that is going to be in the whiff box as well. You're also going to get a room spray in the scent Cinnamon Woods, which was a fall harvest collection bar last year. It was very lovely. It's kind of like a roasty, toasty, spicy, kind of like upscale woodsy scent. It is quite lovely. That will be in a room spray. There's also going to be a pod pack in Eucalyptus Wreath, which is a bestseller this time of year. So that will be in there as well. You're also going to get a small little stocking, like a red stocking. Also in the whiff box, there's going to be a 3-pack of scent circles in the scent Frosted Eucalyptus, which is kind of like a perfumey fresh scent. It's quite pretty. Kind of similar along the lines of like Luna. It's kind of like a fresh, fruity, floral type situation. It's very nice. 3-pack of those, so you can keep one and then gift the others, whatever you want to do. There's also going to be a full-size counter clean spray in Perfect Peppermint, which is perfect for the holidays. And Perfect Peppermint is one of my very favorite counter clean sprays. That and Snow-Kissed Cranberry are among my favorites. Like, Perfect Peppermint is just a kind of pure candy cane type scent. Not overly sugared, not a whole lot of vanilla there. It's just kind of a mint scent. It's perfect for clean. It's gorgeous. So that will be in there as well. So that is the whiff box for November. And they did say also, just as a fun little extra, there was going to be a poem included in this month's whiff box, and the poem will include hints to December's whiff box. And it sounds like December's whiff box will be a special one. In December, so not November, but in December, the whiff box will contain all exclusive items. So all stuff you can't get anywhere else. November's, the exclusive item is the Cinnamon Woods Room Spray because that is not available any other way except for in the whiff box. So that is the whiff box. Also, just a quick reminder, the Gilmore Girls pre-order ends within the first few days of November. I think it's the 3rd, maybe the 5th, somewhere in there. The first couple days of November, you can still pre-order the Gilmore Girls, but that will be ending very soon into November. We have dog snoring happening. Sorry about that. He's so cozy. Okay. Yes, Gilmore Girls. If you haven't got your pre-order in yet, this is kind of the last chance to do that. I know lots of you have. So those will be available to finish and complete ordering in, it sounds like March. So those are available to pre-order still just for a few more days. Also November 1st, we have kind of the big warmer of the year. It is called Dashing Through the Pines, and it is our limited edition holiday warmer. So every year for the last 10 years, Scentsy has done a limited edition holiday warmer. They are numbered, they're dated, they're a like specific quantity made. They're kind of considered a collector's item compared to the other warmers that are kind of mass produced. This is a like numbered small quantity made compared to other warmers, and they are usually a higher price point, and this one is no exception. So I'll show you the picture. So these limited edition warmers typically have like very nice craftsmanship. They're usually very kind of fancy. They also come with a little ornament to match that goes on your Christmas tree. So you get the warmer, a matching ornament, and that's how that works. So here is this year's Dashing Through the Pines. This is it lit up in a dark room. So again, it's kind of like a glass shadow box. This is kind of similar in style to last year's, which was kind of like this. Last year's was a snow globe though. This one does not contain water. It's not a snow globe. It is just this kind of little lit shadow box. It's got the little light that lights up. It's got the bottle brush trees with the lights. It's got the snowy base, the red truck, And the red truck is kind of reminiscent of the truck warmers that Scentsy is kind of famous for. It sounds like in region 1, so North America, we're getting the truck. In Europe and Australia and New Zealand, the truck will be replaced by Santa's sleigh. It sounds like the truck tested better in region 1 than it did in Europe and Australia and New Zealand. So if you live in anywhere besides North America, you'll be getting Santa's sleigh instead of the truck, but the rest of the warmer will remain the same. So you have the lit tree, the lit tree and then the lamppost as well. That's what it looks like. As far as the wax is in the back of the warmer on like a little hot plate element. So that's how that works. Here it is in a lit room, so you can see what it looks like in full color. And then yes, they do show the little ornament there to match as well. So again, the little tree ornament to kind of match the truck inside. Very cute. And then here's just a different angle of the warmer in a dark room. So there it is. I believe the price point on this one is going to be, I think, 160 US or 230, 235 Canadian, somewhere in there. It is a higher price point warmer for sure, but that is available while supplies last if that is something that interests you. Also this month, November 1st, we have got Scents of the Season launching. So Scents of the Season is the 5-bar bundle right here. I did a warm review video on these a couple days ago. It's up on my channel already. It's a 5-bar set. I really enjoyed this set. I would fully recommend these to anyone who is interested. I thought these were fantastic. So there's the set. These are available only as the 5-bar set. If there's scents in here that you don't want and you only want certain ones, you can do that by putting individual bars into a Scentsy Club. We will talk about Scentsy Club more in a minute. It's exciting. But yes, if you want individual bars of these scents, you can get those individually through Club. So there's that. And really quickly, the scents in Scents of the Season are Cabin Cuddles, Christmas Tree Farm, Cranberry Christmas Cake, Sugared Peppermint Flurries, and Sweet Christmas Lily. And that one is surprisingly a favorite of mine, Sweet Christmas Lily. It reminds me a lot of a perfume I wear. Okay, next up for November 1st, we have the Scent and Warmer of the Month available. Now the scent of the month is Cocoa Cashmere, and that one is Frosted Cacao, Vanilla Orchid, Coconut Cream, and Cashmere Woods. Now I have warmed this, and this is a very light scent, but a very long-lasting scent. It's one of those kind of like low and slow bars that kind of builds in a space, and it's very much a background scent, but it goes for a long time. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you, I would recommend small spaces only and double your wax, but it will go for a nice long time in a space like a bedroom. I really, really enjoyed it. As far as scent, it was kind of like a winter spin on something like Sun Castle. So like a winter spin on like a warm tanning oil. But this one has like cashmere woods. It's got like that little edge of like cocoa. And the cocoa here is not like hot chocolate cocoa. This is like cocoa bean, cocoa butter, something like that, rather than, you know, sweet hot chocolate. So Cocoa Cashmere, I really, really liked. I will be getting more for sure. That one was very good. I would say though, only if you're going to warm it in a small space. I would not try it in a large space. I think you're going to be disappointed. But in a small space, like a bedroom, it is absolutely beautiful. I would suggest using more wax than you usually do. Then the warmer of the month is Light Up the Season, and it is this green mercury glass tree warmer. Now this one, like they talked about, had been scheduled to be launched last year. It had issues they wanted to work out, so they've fixed those and relaunched it this year. Now that being said, I have seen a lot of consultant kits come in because this is not available to the public yet. This is only available in the consultant kit. I did not buy the consultant kit with the warmer. I don't have this warmer. But I've seen a lot of consultants who do have this warmer, and the common thing I'm hearing about this warmer is that the top here, you see how it just kind of sits on top? It doesn't actually fit into the warmer. So that glass top is kind of wiggly on many of them. It's kind of wobbly, it kind of wiggles, it can slide around a little bit, and some people are even finding that they slide right off and then shatter. So because of that, the other thing I've also seen is that in some of the warmers, but not all, these base and the lid are actually slightly different shades of green, or appear to be anyways. In this picture, it looks fantastic, it looks perfectly matched, but some of the ones I've seen in some pictures do appear to be different shades of green. So I would exercise caution with this warmer. I would hesitate to recommend it based on that. And if you do decide to order this warmer, I would make sure that you go in knowing that the lid may be wobbly and not fit quite like you hope. If that's okay with you, then I mean, feel free. But the other thing with this is, because the warmer is designed this way, like the top sitting like this is not necessarily a defect. It's just kind of the way the warmer was designed. So with Scentsy, with exchanges, if there's a manufacturing defect, that would be covered by the warranty. And then Scentsy would cover your return shipping to get you a replacement warmer. If we're talking about a warmer that you just don't like the design of, which could be the case with this, I'm not 100% sure, but it sounds like it could be the case with this, where this is just a design feature that you may or may not like. If that is the case, and that's the reason for the exchange, it is possible that you may be responsible for return shipping if you decide you don't want to live with that warmer. So just know that going in, if you decide to purchase this warmer. I personally am not recommending or promoting this warmer, and that is the first time I've ever not recommended a warmer. I'm not saying it's like a horrible, horrible warmer. I'm just saying I personally wouldn't recommend it, based on what I've seen from other warmers like this one. And it seems to be a fairly common thing where this top is just kind of wobbly, which I think is just kind of setting people up possibly for broken lids and stuff like that. So if you do decide to go ahead with that warmer, it is a beautiful warmer. I would just say exercise caution and know that going in, and know that it is possible that if you decide to exchange it, you might be responsible for return shipping. Okay, one other thing coming November 1st is the Wicked collection is returning. And I think the timing is nice here because Wicked 2 is actually coming out. I think it is in November, is it not? I think it's November. Wicked 2 is coming back out, or coming out. So the Wicked warmer is returning. It is half off this time. And this is what it looks like. It's an element warmer. It's got the LED light here that lights up this little like bulb, this like crystal ball. Kind of cool. The Emerald City wax bar is coming back out as well. This is like a mulled cider fruit type scent, like a mulled fruit cider type scent. It's quite nice. So there's that. That's coming out. Also coming out is a set of 3 new bars, and they're a bagged set in a like Wicked bag, kind of like a Wicked drawstring bag, not this blue one, but same kind of idea with 3 bars. And they are based on characters in the movie. There's 3 different scents. So that will be available as well November 1st. So that's all the Wicked collection. Like I said, the warmer is going to be, I think, 50% off. So quite a steep discount. Then there's going to be the 3 new bars in a set. If you don't want all 3 in a set, you can purchase them individually through Club as well. And then Emerald City, of course, is available individually. Okay, the big thing happening November 1st, and it happens all through the month of November, November 1st, November 30th. Club is opening up. So Scentsy Club is a program Scentsy's had for quite a long time. Scentsy Club works in a way that you can add any currently available bars to your Scentsy Club. And then after those bars are retired, you will continue to get those bars that you added even after they're retired. Once you remove a bar that is retired, you can no longer get it. But if you keep that bar in your club, you will keep getting it for as long as you want to get it. That is the premise of Club. So what we do is we add scents that return that we love to our club. We keep getting them. That's why Bring Back My Bar has been such a success, is because old scents that people love come back. Then we have a chance to club them and keep getting them forever. That is kind of like how Club is. That's the best perk of Club. Always get my bar is what they call it. Because even if a bar is retired, you'll always get it as long as it's in your club. What Scentsy is doing for November, and they have never done anything like this at all in the past ever. They are giving us a list of like hundreds of scents that are retired from Scentsy, that have not been back in a while in some cases. Some have been back recently, many have been years. They've given us this list. On November 1st, you'll be able to add whichever bars in whichever quantities you want from that list to your Scentsy Club. And then they will be in your club with the Always Get My Bar perk for as long as you want them. So November is kind of like the month where it's like a free-for-all. You can add whatever bars you want, whatever quantities, take them out, put them in, adjust it, whatever you want. But then after November 30th, they're gone. They will stay in your club if they're in there. You'll keep getting them for as long as they're in your club. But you can't add them after November 30th. Like November is like the adding month. So November is a big month. So I will put a link to the scent list in the description box below so you can click on it and go look at that list, because the list is way too long to talk about here. It is hundreds of bars. So go take a peek at that, and it's pretty exciting. The list is fantastic. We're gonna do a separate video on this. We're gonna do a separate video, talk about that scent list and everything, because wow. Okay, but what you need to know is Club will be opening up in November for you to add old bars that haven't been seen in quite some time. On November 3rd, moving along in the month a little bit, November 3rd, Bring Back My Bar opens up again. So Bring Back My Bar had taken a brief hiatus for the last few months. They have brought it back, thank goodness. It is a great program. I'm glad they decided to bring it back. They're going to do it differently, and in my opinion, these changes are actually very good changes. So it sounds like instead of doing before they were doing 2 Bring Back My bars per year. Each one had 20 to 25 cents, and we would vote for them 6 months ahead of time. So in January or December or January, we would vote for the July scents. And then what would tend to happen is in December and January, everyone's feeling very wintry, so they'd vote for a lot of winter scents. And then when they're made in July, we're like, okay, but it's hot outside. So that was kind of what was happening, is we would have like kind of off-season bars, because when the voting took place, people were in the opposite season that they were getting the bars in, if that makes sense. So what they're doing now is we're going to do the voting once a year, and it will be taking place next week, November 3rd to 5th, 2 days only. So next week, November 3rd to 5th, we're going to vote in 40 bars. It's going to be 40 instead of 20. And that's it for the year. It's 40 for the whole year. And then in the springtime, they're going to tell us half of them. And then next fall, they're going to tell us the other half. And then they're going to kind of launch them at seasonally appropriate times throughout the year. So we're going to vote in 40. They will kind of release them to us in chunks throughout the year, rather than launching 20 or 25 all at once, and then people can't usually get all 20. So you have to start making choices and picking and choosing. This, I think, is a better idea because it kind of spaces them out. It lets you potentially try more of them than you might otherwise, because they're available intermittently, spaced out better. So that is, I think, a good change. So the fine print on Bring Back My bar voting, to be eligible for voting, it will have to be discontinued before November 2023. And there will be no Bring Back My bar winners on that voting list from the past 3 years. And yes, for the winners, they're going to announce one set of winners this spring, and then announce another set of winners this fall. So that is the plan for Bring Back My bar. We are getting it back. It will still be the same number of bars pretty much that we've been getting. It's just that we're going to vote for them all in one fell swoop, and then they're going to kind of dole them out to us throughout the year, which I think is a better plan anyways, honestly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think of that plan for Bring Back My bar? I'm very pleased with it, honestly. So sounds like a win to me. So get excited for voting next week. Okay, also Monday, November 3rd, we have the Contemporary Holiday Collection launching. Scentsy's been doing these kind of like weekly almost little holiday launches, like little tiny mini holiday drops. And so here is Monday's. We have got a hand-blown glass diffuser shade, what looks like a hand-blown glass set of warmers here. We have these ones here. We have a little snowman one, a candy cane one, and then this red and white candy striped one. And then we also have candles. There's going to be 2 new candle scents launching. The candle scents are going to be existing returning scents. Winterberry Apple Tea, which is like a really lovely kind of like honeyberry warm scent. I will be getting that candle. I've been hoping that one comes to candle form. Also Cinnamon Bear, which is kind of like your classic red hot cinnamon scent, will be available in candles as well. But yeah, there's also going to be a wax bar, a new one. The new wax bar is going to be called Iced Winter Mint, and it's going to have tree, apple, and mint. So that one sounds very pleasant as well. And it is kind of like a light turquoise color there as well. So that is the collection. And again, that is available Monday. And here's just the warmer, again in a different picture. So there we go. So yeah, this one's very minimalist, very modern. And again, this is very minimalist and modern too, but so fun. And the thing I love about this one is that there doesn't seem to be any bulb glare whatsoever. It does cast a glow and light up, but I don't see any bulb through there at all. So I'm a fan. So that is what we've got coming Monday as like our little mini holiday launch. 3 warmers, 1 diffuser shade, 2 candles, and then a scent as well, a brand new scent. So that is Monday. And then a few things we have coming later this month that we don't have dates on just yet. We have Frozen coming out of the vault. No new products in that line. It's going to be the existing Olaf warmer with Olaf at the beach, and then the Olaf Warm Hugs Scentsy bar, which is like a light woods type scent with a little bit of mint and some vanilla. It's like a sweet vanilla minty woods type scent. It's very pleasant, on the light side, but very pleasant. So Frozen is coming out with Olaf. Then we have Harry Potter coming out of the vault, and they're bringing out like the kitchen sink with Harry Potter. It's going to be a whole bunch. There's going to be warmers, like full-size warmers. The Hogwarts Christmas warmer is coming out of the vault, as is the Hogwarts house warmer with the glass shade that you can turn to put the house emblem that you want out front. That will be coming back out, along with the mini warmers for each house will be coming out as well. The Hogwarts house bars are coming back as the set with the 4 houses. And then also coming back that we haven't seen back in a while is the Honeydukes collection from Harry Potter as well, in that kind of candy tube packaging. It's very giftable, very cute. And that comes with 4 bars, I believe. Cauldron Cakes, Sherbet Lemon. There was an orange bar as well. What was the other one? Fizzing Whizbees, which is like a strawberry banana type scent. That was a good set for like your sweet citrus fruity type people. Honeydukes is a great collection. I would recommend it. Yeah, so we're gonna have 2 different bar sets, 4 mini warmers, and at least 2 full-size warmers as well. So Harry Potter's coming out of the vault this month as well. Also, we have a new licensed collection coming out, and I don't have photos just yet because they're not released yet. But there is going to be a Fantasia collection, so Disney Fantasia with Mickey Mouse in his wizard gear. We're going to have a Fantasia warmer, which is going to be Mickey Mouse in his Fantasia gear, standing over like this little moon-shaped warmer dish. And I believe it has a projector feature as well out the back, so there will be like a projector on the wall behind it. There's going to be a Mickey Mouse Fantasia buddy, so Mickey Mouse in his wizard outfit buddy. And then a new Scentsy wax bar in the Fantasia scent as well. And I believe it sounded like a fruity fresh scent with like notes of melon, and was it apple or greens? I can't remember. It sounded fresh and fruity anyways. So that'll be coming out as well. Oh, and then just a quick little peek at the December scent and warmer of the month. So like I said, in the whiff box, you're going to get a sneak preview of the scent of the month like we always do. And it is Iced Balsam. But look at the warmer. I believe it's called Wintercrest. So it's this frosted glass, and it looks like it might be mirrored inside because you can't see a whole lot of bulb there. Just a little tiny bit there. And then it's got these cutout trees that almost look like a watercolor effect. It's really beautiful. I'll show you another picture as well, just to give you a good sense. There we go. That's, I think, probably more realistic to what it looks like. The other one looked a little bit almost green toned. Could just be the way the lighting is. I think this is one warmer that would look beautiful with a green bulb though. I think they've got a clear one here, it's just the lighting. But I do think this warmer with a green bulb would be especially beautiful as well. So there is that. Very nice, very silvery, very wintry. And that is one thing Scentsy does tend to do with their December warmer of the month. So again, the December warmer of the month, the one I just showed you, Wintercrest, that is not available in November unless you're a consultant. It'll be in the consultant kit. If you're a customer, that will be available December 1st. So the one thing they do with the December warmer of the month, though, typically, is they don't make it a really Christmassy warmer, because by the time you get it in mid-December, it's pretty imminent Christmas by then. So for the December warmer, they tend to make it one that would be nice for after the holidays, like into January, February, that sort of thing. So it's a very wintry, icy, cool warmer without being super Christmassy, which I think for December is a nice choice. So there's that. That is something to look forward to in December. And then another little thing that they like kind of not leaked, but they kind of hinted to, is that since SFR, Family Reunion, in the summertime, they have been hinting about a new fragrance system, like a new fragrance system entirely, in November. And so that will be coming out for club subscribers only to get early access to it. It's like a soft launch. We have no idea what it is, like not a clue. It's apparently something that's been asked for a lot, and Scentsy's planning to do it very well. I don't know the details. We don't know what it is. There's been speculation maybe it's an oil diffuser or something like that. Like we already have like the essential oil diffusers though, so I don't know. I can't even guess. I don't know what it is. But more information on that is coming sometime later in November. And it does sound like they're saying that it will be, at first, only rolled out to club subscribers. As they roll it out more and make more of it, it'll go out to the whole customer base. But club subscribers will get first access to it, just because they're only able to produce so many at a time, apparently. So, again, no idea what it is. Sounds exciting. No idea what it is. But yeah, that's what I mean. Lots of stuff coming out this month. Tons of stuff. So, again, really quick little recap. Starting today, November 1st. November 1st, Gilmore pre-order, last call. Gilmore Girls pre-order. The limited edition holiday warmer, Dashing Through the Pines, is available November 1st. That is the one with the collector's item, the collector's edition, and the matching ornament. Then we have the Scent and Warmer of the Month, Cocoa Cashmere, highly recommend. Light Up the Season is the warmer. I would exercise caution with that one. And then we have the Whiff Box, which we talked about the contents of that. Then we have Club opening up November 1st, so be sure if you have a Scentsy Club or if you want a Scentsy Club, go in, take a look at that list. I'll have it in the description box below for you to click on and see what is available to add. There will be lots. The scents of the season are available as well. So again, those you can get as a set, or you can put them individually into your club if you just want to try certain ones. Wicked is launching as well, November 1st. We have 3 new scents in a bag. Emerald City by itself, the returning scent, and then the warmer, heavily discounted. We have Bring Back My Bar voting coming November 3rd. And again, nice to have Bring Back My Bar back. Also November 3rd, we have the Contemporary Holiday Collection with 3 warmers, 1 diffuser shade, 2 candles, a new scent, and a partridge in a pear tree. Like, it's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff's coming. Okay, later this month, dates TBD, we don't know yet. Frozen with the Olaf bar and the Olaf warmer. Tons of Harry Potter stuff coming back out of the vault. New Fantasia Mickey Mouse collection. And then for consultants, you'll have early access to the December scent and warmer of the month, which is that Wintercrest warmer and the Iced Balsam scent. So again, for customers, that will be December 1st. But for consultants, we will get that early in your scent and warmer of the month kit if you would like it. If I have missed anything, which is entirely possible given that there's so much this month, please put it in the comments below. But that is what we've got for November. So happy November. You are going to start seeing winter and holiday decor behind me here very soon. We have snow here. The snow has stuck. It is winter in my neck of the woods. We are past fall. So after Halloween sometime here, this is all going to be coming down and the holiday stuff will be going up because it is a winter wonderland outside where I am. So hope that was fun. Hope that was helpful. And I would love to hear what you're most excited about in the comments below. For me, by far, it is the fact that Club is opening up to let us add whatever bars we wanted. Basically, not every bar that you wanted, but like there's a list of so many good ones that you could add to Club now. So that will be something that I'm thinking a lot about this month as well. So let me know in the comments below what you're most excited for this month. And other than that, I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.